Hey everybody, welcome back to Esoteric Ramblings. I'm Jesse Arnold, and today I'm bringing you my review of Episode 5, The Bad Batch, Rampage. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you here. This video is going to be all about Episode 5 of The Bad Batch, titled Rampage. I'm going to give you the warning right now. If you don't want spoilers, don't watch this video until after you've watched the episode, because the show episodes are just too short to break my reviews down into non-spoiler portions. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So yeah, this week's episode was great. It's great because I always get to do a little catch up with my mom. She'll have some questions for me because we do it over a phone call and queue it up on Disney Plus at the same time. And she'll have some questions, and we'll spin some theories out about what we think is going on and everything. And yeah, so this week, it's kind of flowing into the territory of Mandalorian, and now that we know the Bad Batch is being hunted, they're out, they're trying to survive, and now they're going to have to start taking on jobs and gigs to survive, to pay their way, to make their way through this the new empire that's taken over the galaxy. And they're trying to get some information on the bounty hunter. We all know who is Fennec Shand from Mandalorian, but it's our first time meeting her in storyline mode. It's the earliest we've seen her in the storyline at this point, the timeline, and she's already starting to make a name for herself, even though they reveal in this episode that she's very new to the scene. She's new to the Bounty Hunters Guild, or at least the job. So yeah, so they go looking for information, and of course, to get that information, they have to do a job. Now, they're looking for Sid, which in my mind triggered a name, the Sidon Athano, which is the Crimson Corsair or something like that it's the red-helmeted guy from The Force Awakens, which is clearly not who they were looking for. I somehow got that name confused with Momon Nadon as one of the Hammerheads, the Ithorians, and it got all jumbled in my head who we were looking for. It was a completely new character, at least new to me. Maybe I did meet this character during the Clone Wars. I don't remember them. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch all that again now at some point. So yeah, they meet Sid on this planet. I don't remember what planet it was. They said it so fast at the beginning. And they have a job for the Bad Batch, and the job is to rescue a slave from Zygarians, which of course I remember from the Clone Wars. They were the slavers that Anakin and Ahsoka infiltrated early on in the series, and so it was cool to see them come back. Not because, it was cool that they're bringing more stuff back, and they see a couple of the Faline being held captive, and the squad goes in. They tell Mega to stay with the ship because it's a tactical mission, and they're not ready to have her out there with them yet and everything. So, of course, they all get captured, and Omega almost gets captured on the ship, but she's able to escape from the slavers, and she goes about helping to rescue the rest of the squad. And in doing so, she frees a young Rancor. And you learn that the Rancor is actually the target that their mission was supposed to be. The Rancor was the slave that they're trying to free. And in doing so, they free the rest of the slaves. They get out and all this stuff. And there's a moment when it cuts back to Sid talking to someone on a hologram. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Bib Fortuna. So whoever they're after is probably someone to do with Jabba, and it's all going to be bad. And it turns out they were capturing the Rancor freeing the Rancor to deliver it back to Bib Fortuna for Jabba. And I don't know if it's 100% confirmed or not at this point, but I'm pretty sure this is the Rancor that Luke kills in Return of the Jedi. So it's an exciting episode, but it's sad in that the fate of this creature they just rescued, and gave a little bit of a personality to, and a moment for you to connect with as an audience. Just be like, oh, cool, they free it. Oh, wait, it's going to Jabba, and that's going to be bad for this poor creature. Is going to be tortured and used as basically a pit fighting monster. The rest of the crew are when they return it, Hunter gets the information on who Fennec Shand is, that she's an up-and-coming bounty hunter, and that with someone like her coming after them, they must be pretty valuable. There's some veiled threats from Sid about, keeping secrets, and, saying if you guys need work, you guys know where to look. So she's a potential ally. She feels a lot more lethally threatening than Hondo Ohnaka ever felt, but in that same boat where you never know if you're going to be able to fully trust them or not. And just when you think they're not going to be trusted, they'll come in to help you. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from her. Because Sid is a female, what is it? I think she was a Trandoshan. Same as Bosk, but I'm not sure. It might have been just another lizard-like race. But anyway, Wrecker's having problems with his head again, and I'm just... my mom and I were talking, and I feel that I still am banking on Omega being force sensitive, and that force sensitivity was bred into her by the Kaminoans at request of Chancellor Palpatine, or at least some of his agents in some way, to begin the force-sensitive clone, to, make a clone of himself, which we'll see, later on in, of course, The Rise of Skywalker. And I believe we're starting to set that up in The Mandalorian show. So that's my theories, is this is the beginning of the force-sensitive cloning, and Omega was the first one they were successful with, or at least the first one that was viable or whatever. And either we're going to find out she's force sensitive in the same episode, or around the same time Wrecker has his problem with his chip malfunctioning and he goes all Order 66, unless they encounter some other Jedi between now and then. And I know in the previews we saw a shot of what looked like Rex, pretty sure was Rex. So I don't know, maybe Rex will get to them before this happens and he can advise them to remove the chips. We'll see. So there's a lot going on. I'm really enjoying the show. It's a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to other shows. I'm not trying to only do Disney Plus shows. It's just the one I get to do every week with my mom, because she's not going to watch Invincible or Jupiter's Legacy or any of the shows like that. So, but yeah, if you want my thoughts on Invincible, I did have that. I did a video on that earlier in the month, or last month, so you can check out my videos here for that. Lots of other stuff. I'm excited. Ted Lasso Season 2 is coming this year. I will definitely be doing, maybe not every episode, we'll see, but I'll definitely be doing reviews on that, because I really enjoyed that first season, and I'm glad it's gotten all the recognition and awards that it did. Let's see. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I might try to get something else in over the weekend to kind of get some more stuff out there that's different than just my Bad Batch and comic hauls, and we'll see what's going on. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, if you want to, hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me out to know what's going on with people who are watching this. Let me know your thoughts. Are you enjoying this show? Are you watching it? Do you have any theories? Well, maybe not theories. Theories, cool. I don't know. Just try not to put too many spoilers in the comments if you comment. Again, if you ever want to check out my Instagram page, I've got all these photos of my collection behind me and stuff you can't see linked over there. You can check out at Just Shelve It right over here at Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to get ready and go to work. So you have a great day. Have a nice weekend. I'll be back with some more stuff soon. And as always, ramble on.